Hey, shalom, shalom. How's it going today? This afternoon, this evening? You doing good? I'm doing great. What's today? January 25th, 27th, something like that. You see this? Just about 3 in the afternoon, not a cloud in the sky. It's warm over here. All right, listen. Man, this marriage thing ooh. This is an interesting subject because I'm getting some comments, man. You know, some people talking and want to know more. I guess because my experience and time I've been here. So, all right, this one I want to talk about. If a person cheat on you, should you forgive them? Okay, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell. I've been stuck on 650 subscribers for several days. Go ahead and break that 650 to be 651 for me, okay? If a person cheat on you, if you're in a relationship with a sister and she go have sex with another guy behind your back, should you forgive her? No. You're in a relationship with a brother and he go and have sex with another woman behind your back, should you forgive him? No. All right, that's the end of the video. Not even 2 minutes, I'll answer that question. If they cheat on you, should you forgive them? Absolutely not. No way, shape, form, or fashion. Ain't nothing to talk about. Why? Because if you're in a relationship, especially you're in a committed relationship, you're an adult, he an adult, they adult, everybody grown, and y'all adults done decided to have this relationship with each other. I'm hoping that you and him, y'all, you and her, you all did talk about a relationship, you and her, the two of you all, right? And so in that mature conversation, you should be clear that I am not going to have sex with any other woman. And he should be clear that you not going to have sex with any other man. All right? I'm hoping that y'all got that straight at the very beginning. And so you moving through the relationship, and kaboom, come to find out she done screwed another man. And so you talk to her. What do you do? Do you forgive her? No. You don't have to talk to her. Just say, listen, boo-boo, since you did that, you can go on about your life. Ain't no comeback. I'm sorry. That one I can't forgive. If you'd have stole some money from me, maybe we could, chop it up a little bit. But you done gave your personal prize up to some dude, and he could have been nasty. And then you coming and letting me get all up in there, it could be filthy. I don't know this person you with, and then next thing you know, you scratching. Y'all been in a relationship, say 6 months, 3-4 months in a relationship. You wasn't scratching and itching down there. You go in and out, come out, and you good. But now here, you done hit around 6 months, and you itching, scratching. Whoa, she ain't said nothing, and she still letting you get up in there. And she nasty, because she been laying with this other guy. And the other guy been laying with some hoes. Bringing all that hoe juice back to her, and then you up in there, and you at work, you trying to do your job, and you keep scratching. You ain't even notice how many times you keep scratching yourself. Next thing you know, you itching. Now you trying to pass some water, it's burning. And then you realize, oh, snap. And so you don't say nothing to the wife. Excuse the girlfriend. And you go to the clinic, yep, you burnt. Doc say you got something. And you sitting there completely blown away. Because for the past 6 months, you have been loyal, dedicated to this woman. You ain't dipped out on her not one time. And you sitting here, can't even pass water without it feeling like fire. You got something. So now you got to go and talk to her about it. Man, come to find out old girl been double dipping, boy. She been out on your dog. And that conversation should be a conversation to find out whether or not that's what she did. Has she been out cheating on you? And hopefully you get the truth. And if it be found that that girl done went out and laid with another dude, and that guy happened to be nasty, should you forgive her? Hell to the no. Absolutely not. Hell to the no, no, no. Ain't no more conversation. Because once she revealed that, she did, or if she don't reveal it, then you got to go and find out, because you burnt the doctor. You know yourself, you ain't had nobody but her. So where you going to get this from? It's a STD, a sexually transmitted disease you got from her. And she lied and say, no, what, who, And so now you're going to put a tracking device on the phone, tracking device on the car. You snooping on her. Got some detectives. If you got that kind of money, come to find out, boo, she ill. So at that point, you let her know, sweetie, you're busted. This is what's happening. This is how I found out. This the guy. Listen, we done. If you can be that cool with her, you don't need to go fighting and raising hell and acting a fool. Just say, Lahithraut. Lahithraut means see you later. Lahithraut, bye. Okay? Now for the sister, same thing. The dude done went out and laid with another woman behind your back, and then you itch. You sitting at work talking on the phone trying to do your job, you got a little itch down there. That happens. I mean, women, what? That happens. People itch in the back, in the front. But now this itch is beginning to be regularly, and it's getting stronger. And then when you go past some water, you look the color all different, and you're burning down there, and like, what the hell? Come to find out, sister, you got something. And daggone well, this is the only brother you've been dealing with for the past 6 months, since the whole time y'all been in a relationship. Now you down here scratching and itching, and you at the clinic, the doctor tell you got an STD. You know good and well you got it from him. Come to find out, old boy been out there with Shaniqua, La Tahira, you know what I'm saying? Shaniqua. And should you forgive him when you bring it to him? And he admit, one thing he did tell her, yeah, please forgive him, I'm sorry. And he get to crying and snot and all that, saying whatever. No, hell no, you don't forgive him. Why? The reason why you don't forgive those people that cheat and do those things is because if you forgive them, they're going to see you as weak. They're going to feel they can do it again. And chances are, it's a high percentage, they all do it again. Because they figure that if they could just talk you down and get you to forgive them, they figure they can do that again. This is the way they think. It's just like a thief. A thief thinks a thief steal. A thief can't be in an environment with nobody and not lock his doors. And I've been in an environment with no thieves and everybody's doors wasn't locked. What am I talking about? West Palm Beach, Florida. No, excuse me. This ain't West Palm Beach. I'm sorry. This is Palm Beach. So y'all talking about Trump. I was down at the Breaker Hotel, the one never advertised, always, because the Breaker is where the ultra rich go. You don't hear about them hotel. We leave the lights on for you. Holiday Inn, we change the shit. The Breaker all the way on another level. The room rent for more than your house costs. You know what I'm saying? And so down the street further south is the Mar-a-Lago. I've been to the Mar-a-Lago. And see, this is a thing that I'm not going to get off point. Because I'm telling you about not having locks on your doors, right? But I just want to slide this in here. Because this took place in Palm Beach. So you got Palm Beach and West Palm Beach. Palm Beach is over between the ocean and the water. When you go across the bridge, you're in West Palm Beach, the regular side. So Palm Beach, when I was at the Breaker, I went to the Mar-a-Lago. And I remember when I drove up in there, I wasn't driving no hot, big time, luxurious, nothing. I had a beautiful classic Chevy that was detailed, shine. This bad boy was beautiful. And maybe they thought I had some money. I don't know. But when I rolled up there, the guy ran down the step. He said, "Welcome to the Mar-a-Lago, sir." He grabbed the door handle about to open. I said, no. I'm just, He said, "You're not coming in with us today?" I mean, a couple of white folks was out there playing cricket. on the lawn. Do you know what cricket is? The game of cricket? I mean, that's mad money, right? This is what they doing. They playing cricket. They had the little Izod sweaters tied around their neck, and they had the butler standing there with the tray of drinks. He got the tux and tail and the glove. He's just standing there holding the drink while they play cricket. That's another whole world. You understand? So I'm up in there. I said, uh-huh. And then when I found out that Trump actually sued the city of Palm Beach because they didn't want blacks or who was it? Blacks and I think Hispanics. None of them other clubs wanted blacks and Hispanics to come in. But Trump did. And so he sued the city. And see, I didn't know all that. You know what I'm saying? I went to the Mar-a-Lago. I did what I did, had a good time, whatever, and never felt that. But yeah, Trump sued them because they didn't want black folks to be in them exclusive clubs down there. Trump said, hey man, screw y'all. But anyway, about not needing keys and being in places where you don't have to worry about locking your doors. Palm Beach. Went to this store. Now, down in South Florida, when I was out there, a chain of grocery store called Publix. The green letter, the big P, Publix, supermarket, right? They got a Publix over there on Palm Beach. And when I tell you this Publix is international, man, they got bread from any country that's major, minor, significant, insignificant, that produces a good bread. You can find it in that Publix. They even had the salmon, the pink salmon, but when I was looking at the salmon, the young fella, was like, "You're interested in the pink salmon, sir?" I'm like, "Yeah." And so he asked a few questions, and I answered, "Yeah, whatever." I say, "I'm just curious, just looking around. I'm gonna buy anything." He said, "But I have something in the back that we just got in about an hour ago. Would you like to see it?" And so I'm like, "Yeah, if you're gonna show it to me, yeah, why not?" So he runs back there, come out with this salmon packed in this thing of ice. And when he put it out there, it's totally different than the salmon they got out there on display, right? He said, "Sir, this salmon was caught up in Maine by the fishermen that use one hook. He don't throw the big net and get a bunch of them in there and the ones at the bottom be smashed." He said this guy fish exclusively for their store. Freshwater pink salmon up in Maine, right? And so he said he'll fish, and then for the amount that he fished for that day, every fish you bring out the water, he pack it on ice, and then the delivery guy takes it from him straight to the airport and flies straight to them. That's how fresh it is, right? I'm like, wow. But the thing that I was talking about not locking your doors and being in that type of environment, when I rolled up in the parking lot of that store in Palm Beach, Publix, first and foremost, Rolls Royce, it was so many Rolls Royce rolling around there that you literally could have an accident between two Rolls Royce. It was just that many Rolls Royce. Teenager was driving Rolls Royce, shooting all over the place, jumping in and out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Shazam, a whole nother world. So when I roll up in the store, I'm driving, this guy was showing me around. And so we go to the Publix, right? And the parking lot is like, you see Rolls Royce, you see Mercedes-Benz, Maybach, you see Bentleys, Lamborghinis, Porsche, Ferraris, the BMW. It was the special edition BMW with this real. It wasn't pink. That color was what you call mauled. Yeah, it was mauled. And a lot of the cars was soft top. Man, they had the Bentley soft top and everything. So I'm driving my classic Chevy. It's clean. There's a board of health, detail shiny. It wasn't one of those, but it did fit in because Dale was clean and so was mine, inside out, everything. So the dude gets out and I get out and roll the window up and take the key. And he stopped. Whoa. He said, man, what you doing? I'm like, what? And I stopped. I'm like, what do you mean? He say, dude, if you don't roll them windows down and put them keys back in this switch, we gonna get ran out of here. What? What you talking about? He say, bro, look around. I'm seeing like all these real expensive luxury cars and sports cars, and every last one of them that had keys in the switch. They just done got out and went into place. He said, dude, look at the parking lot. Everybody got, and as we walked in the store, towards the store, sure enough, I'm looking left and right, keys everywhere. You know, sticking in the switch. He said, bro, ain't nobody over here stealing nothing. I mean, you got a soft top Bentley, you got a soft top Rolls. What do you need to steal? From who? Why? And then I go in the store, man. This sounds funny. This old shriveled up white woman, she got the audacity to hit on your brother. Come on, man, come on. Moms look like she got everybody's money, including hers and the next generation or two to come. And the knees had the skin was so wrinkled around the knees. I said, no, boo-boo. Ain't nothing happening. And then my friend with me, he said, bro, boy, you better go and get her the chocolate thunder so we can get some money. He said, oh, heifer probably got more money than we ever have. I said, dude, I ain't finna do nothing like that. He said, man, she like you. I said, I see. Boy, you better go on over there and talk to that woman. Hell, we be on the yacht tonight. What are you talking about? No, partner. I ain't finna do nothing like that. What you talking about? Woo! But see, I used to hang out at Palm Beach Yacht Club. That was my joint, you know. That was my joint up there, you know. But anyway, my point is somebody cheat. No, leave them alone. Let them go. Don't. Because they're going to do it again. There is an extremely high probability that once they cheat on you one time, they're going to do it again. Why? Because you forgave them. And they figure you'll forgive them again. Just like my friend, she forgave her dude two times. Third time he did it, she said, it's over with. He still begging and snotting because he figured, you know, boom, he could talk to her and she will forgive him. Like the first two times. Like, okay, you did 2 times, why not the third time? Because you keep doing it. And you never know when one of them cheaters, if the brother cheating on you, sister, if the sister cheating on you, brother, you don't know when they're going to come home dirty and you get burned. And do you deserve that? Every single time that person go out your door, you don't know if they going to screw that person or not. Because they done violated, they done broke the sacred trust. See, everybody start out with 100 points. And you either add to it or take away. And you start the relationship with 100 points. Y'all got it together. You talked about it. And now you done went and laid with this other woman, or you done laid with this other brother. You done took away so many points. Chances are you can't never get it back. Because once you lose the trust of a woman, it don't never be the same. And you supposed to know that. If this sister lose the trust of the brother because she laid with another brother, it just, you know, it just, the feeling, it just, y'all can be together and you can talk, yada, 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 whatever, but I guarantee you every single time you don't see that person, you're going to wonder whether or not they doing it again. And you just don't deserve that type of uncomfort. In 2023, your mind don't need to be there. I don't give a flip what you tell me. You can say whatever you want to me, but I know what's going on in your head. If the dude went out and was dipping with somebody else behind your back, and you happen to, for whatever reason, find out about it, and now y'all talk about it, and he swear for the throne of God, it ain't gonna happen again, I guarantee you, when he walk out that door, you're gonna wonder to yourself, I wonder. Now, you have to ask yourself, do you deserve that? And that'll happen for the rest of the relationship. If y'all be together 5, 10, 15, 20 years. That's what's going to plague you. That's what's going to plague you. Brother, you the same way. And you know the sister is beautiful. You know what I mean? A hound would just love to get up in that booty and boot it and toot it, a booty call, ain't looking for nothing serious but like a squirrel, looking for a nut. And then she pregnant. She cheated on you one time, begged for forgiveness. You did it. You forgave her. And you know, dude, good and well, you know every single time she hit that door, that thought gonna cross your mind. What if? All right? So a month and a half ago, you forgave her. Now here it is, she coming to tell you a month and a half later, she pregnant with your baby. You know what? You're going to be shocked. Your mind going to go right back to when she cheated, and you're going to wonder whether or not it's really yours. God almighty, no. Woo, Nubian King. Man, you be going hard, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Because if you don't think about this before you get into that, situation, I'm trying to pre-arm you with your ammunition before you even get on the field of battle and having to deal with this. Because these are the thoughts that's going to go through your mind. If that woman cheat, you'll never be able to trust her again. I don't care how much she do, what she do. This is human nature. And if that brother cheats, sister, I don't give a crap what he say, how good he said, whatever. And then don't be the type, sister, that's with this guy because he got a little piece of paper. He can do something for you. And you selling your soul out for materialism. And he know it. You know what I'm saying? He know it. He know you liking what he doing for you. And then he cheated and he watching you every single time. He watching everything. He watching every word. He watching how you react. He watching how mad you get. Because if you ain't really that damn mad, he know you really don't want to lose him because of the material shit that he doing for you. Excuse me. The material stuff that he doing for you. He got a little money. He can do this, do that, do that. So you done caught him doing something with another woman. And y'all talk about it. And you forgive him. Because why? You like what he doing for you. Same for the brother. Brother, same thing. You know, you with a sister, she got a little piece of paper. You ain't got to always be taking money out of your pocket. That's what the old man said. Get you a girl that got her own money. That way yours get to stay in your pocket. You ain't got to always be pulling your money out of your pocket. And so now you finally got you a sister. She making a little paper. She can take you to dinner. She can put gas in your car. And she do it. Either you fill it up today, she fill it up. Y'all both banging. But she banging somebody else. And so you caught her. And you know you've been out in that island for a long time. You've been out in that desert by yourself for a long time. You ain't had nobody. Sister, you ain't had no dude in a long time. It's been a long time since you had somebody you felt you could have a relationship with because he qualified your level of being able to do some material stuff for you about he got some money. And so you really don't want to let him go. You really don't want to let her go. You really, really, really don't want to let her go. But damn it, I'm telling you, you got to knock their asses off and you got to take one for the team. Cut them loose because you finna be miserable. If you don't do it, God forbid they come back and do it again. Then you're going to say, I be damn. Nubian King was right. This guy. Yeah, you should have did it back then. I'm telling you, boy, this ain't no joke. This human interaction and relationship, this business is serious. And don't have children like the sister, she got children, like I've dated a sister that had children. Man, it was a long time before I went to the house. Because she didn't want to be bringing in a whole bunch of dudes over the children. And I understand, I respect it. I got children too. So I totally get that. No problem. Now you've been out there without a dude for a long time, and you finally get a guy that look like he's gonna be all right. Bam! He out there screwing another woman. Oh man. So now you thinking about, you done put yourself out there, the family, y'all pictures and all of that. And now this dude done violated your sacred trust. And you know why you have a conversation with him? Because you really didn't want to let him go based on what he could do for you. Because you got a little piece of paper. You've been out there by yourself for a long time dealing with this, and you finally got a dude that can help you out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like them people in Hollywood. For that fame and money, you sell your soul. And you see how they end up. Old, miserable, die, terrible, and you just be miserable. And then at the end of the day, it's really worth it. The materialism, you let them torment your spirit for the things that they're doing spiritually to you because they got a little piece of paper. Seriously? You've been out there all this time in the daggone desert. Nobody. You doing it for yourself. You don't figure out how to make it. Yeah, it be tight. Some days you ain't got the car note. You may be short on the house payment. You may want something to eat. You're tired of eating this. I've been there too. You eating the same stuff every day. You're broke, so you go get a big bag of bulgur. And you just eat bulgur, every day. Until you get by. You know your phone charger need to be replaced. You only have a few dollars to buy a phone charger. And then you finally meet a dude that can do something for you. And he have you thinking, y'all got it popping. You do, between you and him. But as soon as he walk away from you, he over there with the other woman. Now you find this out. Do you forgive him? You thought you and him was in a relationship? Yeah. That's what he had you thinking. He had you thinking it was you and him. Well, it is. When he with you, it is you and him. But when he leaves you, he with her. Now it's her and him. Is that what you want? Brother, I'm telling you too, for the sister. You thought it was you and her. Well, it is. When you and her together, it is you and her. But when her leave, it's her and him. Ain't got nothing to do with you. It's 2023. What's your problem? I'm with you now. Boy, I'm telling you, Newbie King, I'm trying to cover all the bases with your thought process, how this thing goes, so you don't wind up miserable as hell. And you be walking around in a relationship, you're really miserable, but you got nice shoes. Because he buy you some Jimmy Choo shoes. See, he done pique your weakness, and he using it against you. You like them things that he can get you. Sister, brother, you like them things that she can get you. Brother, you sell your soul. Your devil don't always come with a red suit and a pitchfork on. Now you're miserable. You done told your friends about this guy. You done told your friends about this girl. Now the jive ain't, you know what? But I felt in the beginning that it wasn't no good. I just wouldn't say that to you because in fact I was hoping you don't wind up where you're at right now. Found out she done cheated. Found out he done cheated. I was hoping it didn't do that. I was really banking on it. But now it done happened. Damn it, I got to tell you, pack him up, bye. Don't be telling me nothing about y'all done had a conversation. We done worked it out. You ain't worked nothing out. I guarantee you. You ain't worked nothing. And I'm telling you this, my own sister. I said, my own sister. I'm thinking about her right now. The stuff I watched her go through. And because I was younger than her, I couldn't tell her nothing. I couldn't tell her nothing. Nothing. You see, one thing about men know men when men on the bullshit, and same for women. Women know women when they be on the game. You know what I'm saying? Be doing stuff, But my sister, I couldn't tell her nothing about the dude she was with. My man, she was infatuated being able to say, my man, woof. When that dude finished with her, shameful. So if they cheat, cut them loose. That's it. Cut they butt loose. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no comeback. Because chances are, they gonna do it again. I just can't imagine if the dude went out there, laid with another woman, he enjoyed that stuff, and you find out, and then you forgive him. I just can't imagine that he won't do it again. Why? Because y'all sitting there and he loving you for whatever you do, whatever, however you having sex with him, that's good. But the way she have sex with him is different good. It's a different good sex. It ain't like what you do. You do good, but she do good somewhere else. All right, so he with you, but is he really with you? What I mean, like, you and him sitting there watching a movie together. You paying attention to the movie. You ain't thinking about nothing else. But he's sitting there looking at the TV, but he thinking about how he was screwing this other girl. Sitting there next to you, watching the TV, but he thinking about another woman. See, a mind like that ain't ready to settle down. And vice versa for the woman. The woman, she snuggle up all under you and everything, rubbing on you. And you think she watching the movie, she rubbing on you, thinking about the other dude. Boy, Nubian King, boy, you kind of, where you come from? Talking all this stuff. Huh? Been there, done that. I can't say it if it ain't in me. You know what I'm saying? And if you think I'm lying, tell me. Oh, you lying. Okay, say that. Go ahead. Go on about your business then. Handle it. Do what you gonna do. If you sitting there on the couch next to this woman and you're looking at the movie, and if anywhere during that movie your mind drift out and think about this other woman you had sex with, you're not ready to have, okay, you can have a relationship, but you're not ready to be married. Sister, if you sitting there snuggle up with the brother and y'all watching the movie and everything, but during the movie your mind drift out and think about this other brother, how he did what he did to you, you're not ready to be in no marriage situation. Why? Because you still have thoughts about other dudes. See, when you get to a point where you can sit on that couch, watch that TV, and the only thing you think about is the man sitting next to you and what's happening on the TV, now you're ready to be married because your mind is settled. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you sit there and you be thinking about other girls you screw and other guys you screw and other stuff you do with other people, then that means you are not ready to settle down and be with this one person. And again, like I said before, you're talking about marriage, then that means you can have relation only with this person for the rest of your life. Oh boy, man, Nubian King, boy, you be going hard, man. Yeah, gotta go there, because obviously y'all ain't thinking. You're not thinking. The way the human mind works, if they get over one time, they're gonna be laughing. Just like that kind of mischief devil. Got it. So if he cheat on you one time, chances are you're gonna do it again. Because he enjoyed that other woman, and they don't tell him what lies he done told her. Huh? You don't know. He ain't gonna sit up there and tell you the whole daggone story. Don't be naive. If she cheat on you, bruh, chances are she gonna do it again. You don't know the whole story, bruh. She gonna sit up there and tell you whatever she need to tell you for that moment. But the moment she walk away from you and you can't see her no more, you really don't know what she doing. That's just it. You don't know what she doing. And my question to you, are you willing to have to think like that for the rest of the relationship, no matter how long it lasts? You don't know what she doing, bruh. She cheated on you. She violated the most sacred trust. She gave the coochie to another dude. And you weak because you pee-whipped. That's what we called it back in the day. Pee-whipped. Boy, she done put it on you, and you right now just can't do without it. Man, I'm going to tell you a quick one. I had a sister at one time. I ain't gonna go too deep in the story because she might be listening. Woo, that girl, she put it on your brother. Man, she had Big Papa toes roll up. Man, I'm holding on to the sheets. Woo, good God Almighty. She knew what she was doing. I'm like, Shazam, girl, did God teach you about this? Woo-hoo! She whooped it on me for a good solid 3 months, man. Oh, boy, I'm running home. Woo, she ready. Boy, about that 4th month, she started kind of like, oh, I don't feel like it. Start easing up. I'm going in. I'm motivated, ready. I'm thinking about it all day. Man, I go home and I don't feel like I'm just ready. Ain't no dinner. What's happening with the dinner? I ain't cooked. Huh? What am I going to eat? She said, something in there you can warm up. Something in there I can warm up. She been fixing me up physically every day for 3 months or more. Been cooking and popping on the pots and pans every day for 3 months or more. Now today, scrub, no food, no sex. And I'm standing there. It's like I done ran into a brick wall, smashed. And I can't do a daggone thing about it. I don't want to take her off because that means the coochie store going to be locked solid for don't know how long, out of business. You see what I'm saying? So when the next day came around, it was some more bullshiggity. I had to take one for the team, brothers. Sure did. I said one time, I'm going to miss this girl, but you got to bounce. Sure did. You can't be P-whipped. Boy, the worst thing in the world is a P-whipped man. That woman, she got control over you because you are weak for the lips in between the hips. That means that coochie down there, her P, boy, you can't do without it. And she know that. Good googly boo. That is I've had to deal with P-whip brothers before. And it ain't nothing easy. It ain't nothing pretty. A P-whip man, wee, pitiful. Whatever she say, that's what it is. And then, it's like that woman that done P-whipped that brother, it just, for some reason, they just be the most meanest, evilest, wickedest women just because they can do it. They get a kick out of that. Having that much control over a man. It's just like they get a thrill out of it. She done P-whipped this guy. I mean, she done put it on him so good, man. He done got to a point where she know this dude in love with her. Not with her. He in love with what's them lips in between her hips. And she worked this guy good googly boo. I've seen it, man. I've seen it. Some of these dudes, boy. I remember this one particular cat was P-whipped. We all come to work with big, nice lunches from our girls. Either you was dating a sister, she was laying you out, or you was married, your wife was laying you out. This guy come to work with a cold oatmeal. And we used to all get together and sit together. And then, somebody brought some greens, somebody bring a bunch of cornbread, somebody bring, some battered tofu, some battered kale bone, barbecue kale bone, and we just have a big old meal for lunch. This knucklehead come in with a bowl of oatmeal and throw it on the table like, Nick, what the hell is you doing? You ain't got no food? He's like, what? Well, that's food. We sitting over here with greens, beans, rice, string beans, kale bone, tofu, twist, battered cauliflower, battered eggplant, and you throw a bowl of cold oatmeal like that's gonna cut it. He throw that on the table, want to eat our food. Better go home and have your wife hooks. He couldn't, cause why? He was P-whipped. He wouldn't go home and make her do nothing. Listen, I told you these things because these are realities that you don't have to deal with. Seriously. Don't get in a situation where somebody cheated on you and you're going to forgive them and you're going to forget that because they may be able to do a little something for you materialistically. May do something for you, pay a car note, pay a rent or something. And you've been struggling by yourself. It's been tough. Don't do that. Don't sell out like that. Because why? Psychologically and spiritually, that's what wears you out from inside out. Because you're spiritually miserable That stuff called trapped gas. It causes bloating. It causes hair loss. You know what I'm saying? It causes all type of degenerative diseases because your nervous system get overworked because you stressing about what they doing and the way you feel and can you trust them. All those emotions over time wears you out. Then you start getting old early. And people looking at you like, man, what happened to her? Or what happened to him? You stressed out because you ain't happy at the house. You done laid with the devil and then they done took your soul. And you run around out here trying to smile and keep up a lip, but you miserable hell inside. Because right now, you don't know where that dude at and who he doing it with. Say it again. You don't know where that sister at and who she doing it with. She betrayed your trust one time. Who gonna make her do it? You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I gave you enough to chew on. Then you got to go and think about what I'm saying. But I said it because I love you from the basement of my heart to the attic of my mind. I love you 24/7. That means I love you all the time. Shalom.